What the fuck is our bot lane doing? Do you have Alzheimer or are you naturally brain dead? Fuck. I will be demoted after this game. Who the fuck are you?
It matters little.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you some kind?
You can't just rot here while Azeroth is consumed by Redditors. You aren't even good at League of Legends.
Bro, I'm pretty sick with Master Yi. My team just sucks ass.
You're 0-8 in a bronze game. You suck more than people promoting crypto.
Shut up. I play League for fun.
Nobody plays League for fun. The world needs its guardians, Cumsoup.
I fucking failed. I'm not that man anymore.
Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly.
Pretty gay quote. Did you read that from a white girl's kitchen wall?
Hold this sword once again, and you will understand.
I understand now.
Good.
Let's go, bitch. After my grim defeat at the hands of the captain of the Redditors, I did the only logical thing. Day drinking and picking fights with midgets.
Fantastic!
To my surprise, this was actually pretty productive, and I learned a thing or two, like interrupting nerds from casting spells. I also made friends with this handsome fella.
You got my attention.
Anyway, back to the quest. We begin the day like any ordinary Sigma male, by dying to these godforsaken Horde players. God fucking damn it. I am this close to quitting and going back to League of Legends. Fuck! After a moderate run back, we form a group so everyone can get the objective. Everyone but Pahamanta, because this fucking midget only invited me and Julma Goblin. After the authentic classic experience, we finally finish the objective.
Nice.
Next in line is the city of Stormguard. We heard the city is populated by people with below average monthly incomes. The only way to fix the problem is to re-educate them. To the ground. I am also ignored several times by this big black man. This has no meaning to the story. I just wanted to put it out there. Remember kids, silence kills. After recruiting more midgets to our party, we make our way to the boss room. I use my strategic superiority to plan the fight. Thanks to this, we don't just wipe once, but twice. And as the cream on top, we also get the equality treatment from the opposite faction.
Yummers.
But I digress. We find this brave dwarf named Arngrim fighting all by himself. This is the level of courage I need in my party. Who would have known that abusing poor people would be such a good team-building exercise? With my paladin Riz, I even seduced the local Michael Jordan to join our party. With the squad once again ready, we make our way to the elite boss inside the castle. The black man is level 50 and knows basketball, so this shouldn't be too much trouble. But you know me, we still manage to wipe and are rewarded with a moderate run back. All right, boys, lock in. After the boss fight, I make sure Arngrim has the head needed to continue the quest line. The boss answers with a confident yes. Next, I am sexually abused by the midget. Joke's on him. I only date tall, 6-foot midgets, but at least he has a good personality. After exercising a little population control, we head back to the quest giver. There we come to a grim realization. Arngrim pranked us. He didn't have the head. What an absolute lad. A menace to society in its purest form. With only confusion in his head, he logs off, never to be seen again. That is the fate of Arngrim the midget. But enough about that. It's time for the real shit, the Redditors. With our newfound strength, we make our way to the armory. This is where I fell last time, but my powers have doubled since then. Before the boss fight, I yoink a fresh new Gucci belt from our second paladin.
Yoink.
Now for showtime.
We are ready for the battlefield in first tonight. Fury of the Nugget people crying for war. Folly of the memories of Paris starlight. On the road to legend of forevermore.
He didn't even stand a chance. The children he's been keeping in the basement rush in to avenge their master. But according to the most trusted source on the planet, Quora, we should be fine.
Kilimanjaro.
I get the most epic shoulder piece from the boss. Sorry, mister, you ain't getting loot today. But I'm not done yet. To assert my dominance, I kill the boss again and loot his helmet. Now I am complete. My victory over the Redditor captain left me pondering about life. Maybe it's about the journey, not the destination, that matters after all. All this time, I was chasing the destination like a sweaty min-maxer. Yet, I didn't focus on the journey and its teachings. Like how many saps Julmagoblin can fail. Anyway, the threat of the Redditors still remains in the dungeon's last wing. Here, the king of Redditors, the ultimate neckbeard, schemes his next plan to conquer Azeroth and make his victims spam up votes for girls with good personalities. But we have more urgent matters, like beating various types of fat people. We even get company. Today is my lucky day, because it's another midget. I hope he can fill the void left by Arngrim. You were the real one. The midget proves to be quite effective at taking down the fat guys, until we find their leader. We choose not to kill him because we are better than that, and definitely not because of the more than likely wipe. On my way back, I bump into the opposite faction's diversity officer. He teaches me the importance of being the right race. We get back to town and spot a man sleeping in broad daylight. Lo and behold, we are then approached by a literal bed merchant. 5 gold for the ability to sleep on the ground. What is this? A bed made by EA. For that price, it better suck my dick and do my laundry. I bring up my concern about the price, and the guy tells me I'll get 3% more experience if I sleep on it. He promises it's worth it. That's what I call rest assured, and also the scam of the year. I go for a test ride and invite him to a little tomfoolery. It's pretty comfy if you don't mind the crispy sheets. I wake up inside an old ship, having no idea where I am. I go outside and come to an upsetting realization. Booty fucking bay. Well, at least we're high enough level to start quests here. Our first mission is seeing how many beers me and Julmagoblin can drink. The lad pulls the Certified Hood Classic and goes behind the bar counter to pour us some fireball. The bartender doesn't like this and uses mild means of force to handle the situation. 1 round of bro, you can't pass out. The club is fire and he's brought back to life. It's a miracle. And vodka. I make myself comfortable.
Out of all your curves, your smile is my favorite.
And then the yapping starts. Julmagoblin begins telling a story about his past.
Before I met you, my life was shaped by a mysterious dwarf. He found me when I was just a young gnome wandering aimlessly through the woods. He took me under his wing, teaching me everything he knew. We battled wolves, trogs, and trolls, each fight sharpening my skills. The dwarf even taught me the art of ninja looting, how to snatch treasure right from under the noses of others. Life was an adventure, and we celebrated our victories in the hottest taverns, where the ale flowed freely and the laughter never stopped. But one day, things took a dark turn. We were deep in Trog territory when a massive Trog, larger and fiercer than any we had faced before, ambushed us. The dwarf, ever bold, leaped into the fight. I watched in horror as the Trog's brutal strength overwhelmed him. His last stand was heroic, but the creature was too powerful. As he fell, I rushed to his side. With his final breath, he whispered to me, "Find a paladin who calls himself Cumsoup. He will show you your destiny."
After the story, I start to feel the drunk ego coming up and start a bar fight with the local roided-up Shrek. It doesn't go as planned, and instead, I take a tactical nap on the bar floor. Feeling like a new man, I spot a shorty in the corner. What an absolute dime. Equipped in iron armor like a real woman, with a nose ring that could be fitted for a cow and an eye patch that leaves something up to your imagination. She's also a redhead, certified baddie. However, my riz falls on deaf ears. To save myself from the awkwardness, I sprint back to my friends. At this point, Pahamanta has passed out on top of the table, but Julma Goblin, the animal that he is, still stands with alcohol running through his veins, and probably coke. We get out of the bar and go for a walk in the forest. There we're spotted by a player from the opposite faction. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess what happens next. If you picked answer 3, then you are correct.
I can't pass that.
Continuing our journey, we spot more midgets at a camp. One of them wants us to find his long-lost fan fiction collection. Here's the catch. According to our trustworthy source, Wowhead, it's spread all over the jungle. And according to me, it looks like Barnell needs to use his imagination a little longer in the jungle instead of getting his scientific journal. We finally found the camp that we were looking for last time. They tell us to get rid of the people living next to them. At this point, we're probably committing serious manslaughter, killing these innocent medicine men. But vendor trash is vendor trash, and we do what needs to be done.
Executed.
Excuses are what separate winners from losers, and we came here to win. After leaving enough kids as orphans, we get back to the camp and start planning our final assault against the King of Redditors.
Hey there. See you around. Have a good one.